Hello, friends. Today's story is for anyone who lies awake at night, replaying old moments and thinking, if only I hadn't said that. If only I could go back and fix it. We all make mistakes. Some are small. Some change everything. But here's the real question. Should we punish ourselves forever because of them? By the end of this story, you'll discover one powerful truth. The past cannot be erased, but it can be healed by what we choose to do today. And as always, we'll gently improve our English along the way, learning new words and seeing how they fit naturally into real life. So take a slow breath, relax your mind, and listen carefully. In a modest town lived a man named Kabir. Kabir was hardworking and honest. He took pride in his small workshop and lived a simple life. But Kabir had one weakness, a short temper. When anger rose, words escaped his mouth before his heart could stop them. One afternoon, during a trivial argument over a broken tool, Kabir lost control. His childhood friend Samir stood in front of him, confused and tired. Kabir shouted. The words were sharp, unnecessary, cruel. As soon as they left his mouth, he wished he could pull them back. Samir stood still for a moment. His eyes reflected pain more than anger. Without saying a word, he turned around and walked away. Kabir told himself it was nothing serious. Friends fight, he thought. He'll come back in a day or two. But days passed, then weeks, then months. Samir never returned. Kabir continued his routine. He worked. He joked with customers. He smiled when required. But every night, when silence filled the room, his heart whispered the same question. Why did I say those things? Guilt followed him everywhere. To the workshop, to the market, even into his dreams. No matter how busy he stayed, the past refused to stay quiet. One evening, an elderly saint named Herodis came to Kabir's workshop with a damaged wooden chair. As Kabir worked, his thoughts wandered. His hand slipped, and a piece of wood cracked. Frustrated, Kabir lowered his head and sighed deeply. I ruined everything, he muttered. I wish I could undo my mistakes. Saint Herodis looked at him calmly and asked, when wood cracks, do we throw it away and cry over it? Kabir looked up, confused. No, the saint continued gently. We repair it. The crack may remain visible, but when filled carefully, the wood often becomes stronger than before. Kabir froze. The saint smiled and said, mistakes in life are like cracks in wood. Some people stare at them and drown in regret. Others repair them with action. Guilt fixes nothing, he added. Responsibility does. Kabir looked at the cracked wood and then into himself. That night, Kabir did something different. Instead of lying awake replaying the past, he picked up a pen. He wrote a letter to Samir. No explanations, no excuses, no self-defense, just honesty. I was wrong. I hurt you. I miss my friend. I am sorry. He folded the letter and quietly slipped it under Samir's door. Days passed. There was no reply. Kabir felt uneasy, but something had changed. For the first time, his heart wasn't drowning in regret. It was waiting with hope. One morning, as Kabir opened his workshop, he noticed a small note taped to the door. It was from Samir. The message was short. I was waiting for this. I forgive you. Kabir closed his eyes. Tears rolled down, not from sadness, but from relief. That day, Kabir learned something powerful. The past is not a prison. It is a teacher. Mistakes are not chains. They are invitations to grow, to change, to become better. So, my friends, remember this. If your past hurts you, don't run from it. Don't sit forever in regret. Repair it. Apologize if needed. Learn the lesson. Take action, because mistakes do not define us. What we do after them does. Keep learning. Keep growing. And I'll meet you in the next story.